Happy New Year! This is my first video of 2026 and I'm really excited what lies ahead for franchise industry. Now, if you are a franchisor trying to grow, you've probably asked this question before. Why aren't franchise sales more predictable? Now, you're generating inquiries, you're generating leads, you got the interest, you have a brand, but growth still feels inconsistent. As a franchise consultant, we see this constantly. Now, brands are tracking plenty of numbers, right? Website traffic, leads, followers, yet growth still feels inconsistent and hard to predict. That's because scaling a franchise is just not about visibility, it's about clarity. Clarity around where deals stall in your sales process, the clarity around which matrix actually drives outcome. Today, successful franchise growth isn't just about brand. Brand is important, but it is a data-led sales game. And the franchisor who scale sustainability don't track more metrics, they track the right ones. Most franchisors fall into one of the two traps. Either they track everything, dashboards full of noise, or they obsess over vanity metrics such as website traffic, leads, followers. Data is only valuable if it improves your decision. If your numbers don't give you clarity, predictability, and control, they are not KPIs. They are just distractions. The right franchise sales metrics should allow you to spend marketing dollars intelligently, reduce your wasted leads, shorten your sales cycle, forecast your growth, and most importantly, attract better franchise partners. You want your franchise partners who become advocate for you, right? So without this, scaling becomes guesswork. It's very expensive. At Growth Hive, we measure 7 metrics, which are very critical to make sure that you are on top of your franchise sales game. Number 1, cost per lead, which is quite obvious, but this tells you how efficiently your marketing creates interest. But CPL isn't alone, right? So that's why we always measure the second one, which is your cost per qualified lead. Now, 100 KQs will always cost you more than the 10 serious buyers. So cost per qualified lead tells you whether you're attracting a right prospects for your brand or not. Now, once you got the qualified buyers, next metric that we measure, number 3, is from cost per qualified lead to appointment conversion rate. So how many people are attending your appointment? Now, this exposes the slow response time, poor messaging maybe, and the requalification process. Number 4 is appointment to application conversion rate. Basically, this reflects how well your discovery process is. How do you value your communication? Are you explaining the model explicitly from the get-go or not? From application, the next metric that we measure is number 5, which is application to deposit. This reflects trust. All the steps that you have done up until now, you might have had 2, 3, 4 different meetings, but if they are not converting and they are not able to move on to the refundable deposit stage, that means it lacks the trust. That means that the model itself hasn't been explained properly, right? That leads us to number 6. Once they pay, then deposit to sales conversion rate as well. This is your growth forecast, right? To top brands track legal delays, they track finance readiness, they track disclosure timelines, of course, because Australia franchise code of conduct is one of the most strictest conduct in the world. So we want to make sure that all your legal framework after that is pretty much aligned. The 7th one is your sales cycle length as well, right? Because typically in Australia, it can take anywhere between 8 weeks to maybe 12 months, depending on which industry you are and whether you have all the locations available. So for example, if it's a QSR industry and if you don't have a location, then it can go up to 4, 5, 6 months, right? While it is a service-based franchise model, it can be 8 weeks to 10 weeks to complete your sales cycle. Then there is a one metric that ties all together, your cost per franchise sale. And this is the most crucial aspect. At Growth Hive, we measure this across all our brands. We actually post that on our website as well. What is our cost per franchise sold? This should include your marketing, your sales salaries, your automation, events if you have organized, anything and everything in between. You should measure that in order to make sure your cost per franchise sold is profitable. If you don't know this number, you don't actually know. If you want to scale your franchise brand predictably, stop chasing vanity metrics. Start tracking what actually improves your decision. You should measure all these 7 or 8 metrics in weekly meetings with your staff. You should report that on a monthly basis as well and have this core discussion point with your franchise sales team. Hope this helps. If you need any help in terms of your franchise growth and sales, please feel free to reach out to Growth Hive. Thank you.